Agana for Aquaba, na yan shaka sebono ase. Na wo ba ye Facebook no eso a ye beje o message ni nyina so e wo hon mo a wadwentre no. Ye je tu montifa bra yan e wo Facebook no eso. DLFM 106.9. Ka sebono asase emie. Amane bo a efri Ashaiman Lebanon ene ne mpota mo ba ekire mu ese. Wo pani bia ni mfie ne kwa ni mo be se aduonu mu 50 years. Ene wo kire se wo nya yade e fa ne se kidney failure. Ama sese no wo ko hospital a ene esika yade abona pampam se wontua ansana ne kidney etimi akonenti wo nya se esika no ene nti wo de ne akirem ewo Ashaiman eye irrigation development authorities in Portam ho na eho no mo ana ECG wono no pylons metira high tension akese ba ku esi akire se nyina mahode enam no papa no akirem se esika akese no wontimi nyampo na nkampese eja ne kidi no ne ho atimi atono enu nti se biodie etwuro beye no a wo kwa gogo akoyie enu nti wakwafo sa high tension pole no a kire se wo ma anyina mahode na fa no mu okunu kura na papa ni din ede Alfred Agama na wono ana wobra wakwafo ye no enipa ni bia na wo mu etwa mu hunu se enipa na tua po yisu yi na se kwa da bi ana se wo no eye akonkroma na no ana wo mbo dede ema ECG fo mpanifo edum anyina mahodi ni se fo se da bia papa yi wonko wo kura ana wo mo ebo amane ema wodum dadwumakuo ni fa ewo motorway ana fa usuru to butu ho no wo mo di mirika eba ye na wobra wo mo bo modia fro soro ho na busu aba ye Facebook no so a when you find say videos and pictures of Inogan wo hwehwe ana wi wani so a enye ye kura enya papa yi Alfred Agama ana wosi esoro ho no mo a kire se wo ma anyina mahodi na chile kunu anie na samwe ebiasika so apen na wono de litira nya yie ayira mu ahode ne kono tete ne nam na wedi nyame adom wodum dadwumakuo atima ya dwumaden sada so ana ECG fo na atima ya de ama wo mu kodum ayira mu ahode no a enya obehwe ECG fo yi eletre se Ghana Fire Service fo no a wonum so tuatua high tension ne soro kire se wobobo made so metima je papa yi enkwa na wobra wo mo ye nkakra eyi ni si fo no ana wombusan so opani wudi de say wasimedin ade Alfred Agama wote he wasimeti Ashaiman Lebanon zone 2 ede ne hawo wase ayi yasemi wo kidney failure na kidney disorder na womeso no media china ni kopia mu Legon hospital a ene tese bele de atuma pampam no se meto obagina mu akro na menye sika mpo nsan kotua ntene na kire se fanyina mu enu nti ana wakwafo agina mahode na nka wakwa kokko no ho no na wodum dadwumakuo no mo mpanefo ba ko bra wo mu yi abrante ni se fom no wo jebre ene nsam trofo di nkomo na oba ye Facebook no so akofi mo tiaso bi mame emu nsam enie
uba shaba ko so ana isi je na yesu tin years ana ye dima so ati tinyanya do na so yi na so pepe so far it be business some to kasa ni so you conscious na e bia na ji mu na kan kakra ni bi so na so no train ni din de bi of also ni ba no jinchi ni din ye yoa nyato also of jinchi ti ku se ni kasa mu o dresse o wa kidney problem it kidney problem no so ordinary to this force wa sa obi out ni ye de emboa no ofa enye yo fa enye to ye na ji se o kan mi top na eja wa ko ni BBI wa ko ni life no short
enti abrante na forosoro okotwa ne life short efiri se kid lipa de wonya hu sika ohia 70 nka okokunu ho a enanyam yadom yatimi ayi no na busu ba ye Facebook no so a wo behwe se ne pylon no esiwa pa abrante ni tua pampamu ana kire se owo ni nkwankwa na wojira no na sa abran so ye yi ni si fo na behwe Ashaiman Lebanon ene ne mpota mo ene mai wo mo yi wo ma wa mu na mo mientie de ko so a mai boy ye wo fa se foi ebusu de ekwaso ni nyina no eye wo mo a wo mo gi twi ebo taje trada efiri wo mo fie mu ebepie mu ewo po na se a kire se Kwadwo ema na nya wo ukwowo na wanya nwuo ema yi kase omugu na ntwe wasa
krachi we ni Nyankopon na edi ne ho afofie so pepo na ofro ya na we wa pa
hwe
na boni aba ne tirim no opese oje ne nkwa ho ba bi wakudure di a enipa odi ka ko hu ne na wa ya de ente sanka krachi we nkon kati asefo ho
we eye Greekofo line ni bia wo
pa
pylon
high tension pa
power na mo no wutimi de no anwa mo
na ode ne nkwa ko bra to pre no ye besre tibia ye wo mu bia no se bunya nwu ya wonim de daachi bi ye besi wo wanim ye besre obi nam tibia ti se mu a ye be pa ne chewada mani nko no ho onya abotre ebia na daachi bi mpo ona be ye o maga na nyina je nkwa na ha adwen we nkanya obi ekohu ye no kɔbɔ amane nkasa mu kakrachi we
onko atete kura
ko duru ya no ho anka ɔbɔ na amane ye di ma amane anka ɔkɔ akɔbɔ kyerɛ mpanimfo asamado
on se ka so ade no ye yes form wasiminsi ana ono ade dahye ehwire so ahoma no mu a wotete da na kyerɛ se edi
ha adwen wo bu ho na wuwe na akɔ na bi se wa amane akɔ na foto bo amane no ko emu be ye den enti ye besere otebia ne se de etie bia no se nyame nku a empepere wo ho se obegye nkwa afiri wo nsam woje nkwa afiri wo nsam ana wo wie yo ejo
se wo anya ngu ana sha amafo ma egu ntwe wai
nti wako yambo fire service for no any ECG for ne Ghana police service for abaso if so ma ya de we say nyo mu interventions e ba mu pa de a nka krachi we de Sammy de
nka waye obi tu
Sammy busuafo no atro santana ye je ne sa bode we ya
Sammy nka sha ma amranti akọ high spinning machine ebo we keep den yamu ensama ECG for ne fire service for no Kwadwo praise him
hallelujah
to asome enko
yanto akase yebo no so a na yemfiri ka mu prematamu na yemfa ya nimfa nkyeremu e wasen insuta eno no e wo fifi matanum na kopiem wasen insuta eya asen insuta agriculture senior high school no e wo fifi matanum na school for am won potem ho no mo no chem se dapi o mangana ya temo no edu ba bi o meso ma ho de ahwenti o ma de atrase aso ma ho de ahwe e de abom ontokwa bra ne pa potem ho no ma enya asem kuma kwa ese amikese no edusefo do na prepra emu makoma num so de wonom eda ya sabia wonom eje ayarhwe na kan nya kyerem se asa member ono no wo asen insuta eye bi pokoko electoral area no di Bashilu Kwame amakra waje wabomade agemana ne nsentefo akase na okyerem se ebeto odwa se okopiem asen insuta SHS na wonoma form 2 school ni bi ebomade nani kotu ya wisie ekohu se form 3 school ni baako ate form 1 abaya baako enna kwa kwasha damba kwa onu musi omu wieyem na onu ni dije sai akapuma kapan agro ena se form 3 student no oti abaya na ntam srade nyina srasra no ho ada odi information wa abaya na se nyina gu ne pen drive so me se abaya yi de Nyankopon ya adom na wade mpa ne kunu information wa hwa na wanya bi kura wagire nyina na no ena form 2 student ba kokko hu na o se krache na sade a hu ye enye kura dije afi ba beka enye kura na pa se form 1 student adia wuye be jin tete o school na adia wuye ebokro na crash ne se masa kan no tum na su aso tro no wayi na sum se wam na crash se senior o ma so pa manches de na waye wankasa na form 2 ni ko bon fefo ama ne se crash mo hwe de asie unu ayi ma so tro no se de be ne ye nte ase o twan wankasa ne nansa so pepe no bo maden ekaka je ne fefo se crash de aduro de mo ma yen kwa kire form 3 student ne se yen so ye mema o mu nyina bo mo ho ebo maden akaka mo di si ani na mo ko am kwa kire se crash ade a wuye enye adent na akofa akwara owo form 1 ene nada form 2 ni abehu so kan wabɔ no sum enti ye ntia so mbɔ mankofa nkante ene 9 fo ahodo no pentoa gidi won kom na won kan asa agro ene form 3 fo so ye ntia se mu form 2 fo mu ye juniors mu seniors aba mɔde atua na mu na mu ni hu kwa se mo be kampo abede ndo man ntia sam to kwakɔ pai o school mo nyasem kuma ne headmistress ne dan nyina dan konfo ase ne nyina da ene we man kranta so no watwen ne we yafa pia ne we yafa we ne gidi o school wa se amekese no school from akoma enum wonu ma pepe se amekese mu nyina egwa na sabia wonum je omoji ayarhwe dodo no so na pepe se amekese ye pe bi ne kura che wonum na post from mo ho ya ha ebe omade bone ko school na se amekese no ade adwobrawo atimi aba asin suta SHS wonum na ye kwotie video na eto montene so emra de suafo no di bomu ema ntokɔ pa ye wasin suta SHS no ye kwotie ne ahodo a na ndam video na se emu entremu nie Facebook no so DLFM 106.9 video ne da so a wo ba wo benya bi na wa herba behwe student a wono mu edin tokwa pa ede abani e wo asin suta agriculture senior high school no ma je make say no ebi kokura ma ene ho 9 fo ne ade a wono ede ese ne be Facebook no so DLFM 106.9 wo ba wo benya video ne bi na wa hwe oko we ya mo fase a wono mu asin suta SHS wono mu sem e na atodwa no
wo mo kuma ho
e ma ho form 1 student form 3 ene na akoda form 2 ne akohuma so tresu omo monte ase
nti SS for na kuma ho
me na me ka kire o
boy ade a wo ma me se kona kosua diameter pentane buffet alcoholic any ade no wo de ewu ku ntakoni boy kwadwamento aso ho
ko anim
busia ya to akase bo no so ani e free asen insuta senior high ni akwa mu ewo Jacobu senior high eno so ewo Amansia central ewo efenfere mantam mu na kwasia da no ana oja etimeto eye girls dormitory a ewo school mo hono mo na enhwemu kakra beto da etire mu se nyankopon yi adoma wachina enkwada no ehye wase no ase na eye gas cylinder ampanifo anase enkwada no eye ema no de ba be home economics eye practicals no se na gas ni bi eliki ana kire se yenim se jale to mu ema nam so kire se etimi eliki ama me no kasai eye the whole dormitory ema eye Jacobu senior high there ye kasai ni nyina no asedwuro be pam na amanebo kakra wojano ehye kwasia da no abetodwa ekirem se ene eniema hodo a ahye no so kasa wo keka bom ade akwaji sika eye bet se 1 billion Ghana cedis ana se ani nyina no etimi ahwere na wo mo so a enim edan mu ekire se de ejano asia ye girls dormitory no enya de se nkwada no betima atene mu biem efre se dan no apapai ahwe na se nkwada no tene mu a ebesa de wo ye ne fufuro etimi abenti wo mu tene mu a sa dan no ye mu ntumu na yensi dan nyina fofo efre se die jana ye no enya sam kotwa na headmaster a wono wo Jacobu senior high eye Francis yawo agoso wajebre ene sam trofo di ho enkomo
no me sane fa kobo na 9 mu ena me ofia na te de ejacho girls dormitory hasi the next room no de omo ewo anka kese but omo ma ayira amafo ba around ni ade mu say ebi no sika no ade ayira but omo de omo na chepa de ekoba aduanan enti 2 rooms ena ejano aka ye from ehyo mu nkran so mu omo nya abotre fi se no ana no pay am the exams enti ye no mu kasa ye ka che se omo nya abotre na omo on ha na omo no man hye no ye be mo di kan aye practicals no na omo wi amaji omo amadi kan aye no de no awhuru mu na omo aye
enti eni ayeti ye aye headmaster awono ana Jacobu senior high ewo Amansia central wodano eye Francis yawo agoso ana okasa ye na eni wachi no ana maiwa no a sabre wo mo ne ma hye no so wo mo de wo makosam eto nsam trofo anim
so my kada ya practicals na sa ya go chiro sa some jina ko anda shana paration aye so ba tare na shana empabo shana obidia na shana right now to Ocran shana ko obidia na eje na me jise ya me de nam campus ya no si me do me be de boost empabo na uniform aye de bachelor session ene ni me ye kakra me so yi machine ena me chobi me bag school bags books me na se practical me na mbo chana Wednesday ya start say answer machine adwuma initial asem ne be school from kwame bi eno bi atare na odman
ade ne yawe ho sempa o enti enkwada no a wo mo ba be ye practicals no ewo Jacobu senior high ana kire so makosem wo mo eka na sa no na eno achi no ana se be mpanese sa woto pampim a wotu kronti aban krache pani a wo Amansia central honorable Michael Donko wono so aje bre ade ebusan se wona bodi asie nie de na wo ye ade afa ho
ni manimu ye ne school management no kasa on the interim no senior okano no ape mattress students mattress ni bi ade amankola ya chomo so ebu omo a other rooms no so amzena omo store room bi ho ti yimu ni eme ni nyina na ye de nkola no a omo akadwam akọ sabia mene headmaster kasa meso mamenya the list of nkola no omo ho akani nyina na assembly ya hedi bitima ya mu ya nani echine ya
ani ayati ye aya ban krache pani a wono ana Amansia central kropon wo hweso ne dey honorable Michael Donko ana ode sansem yi atu edwa
ya to aka se bono so ane yembo mfa hura mo e wa disua esensem mu na kanifo a wonom na onom da Colleges of Education Teachers Association of Ghana etwanitia eka ne se sitag bed se bosum mienu ntamuni na kyerɛkyerɛfo ba bonte bɛka kyerɛ Ghana fo nyina ne se colleges a wo man Ghana mu nyina no omo do mo na ade agu fam omo nda omo ho moden enkyerɛ de be firi se ekwanya ban ane aso hwɛ man Ghana desua so ene omo die no omo kyerɛm se dabi wonom te ase a wonom nwene ho omo dwene ho so omo te ase enti no anya de omo bɛkɔ so akyerɛ ade biewu na mo kyerɛm se wonom ba moden ka kyerɛ mpanifo se wonom ahia kyerɛ se condition of service wonom aka mpanifo anya amfama wonom every time be kyerɛ mu se omo pɛ arbitral award orders eno so omo kan anya de mpanifo eti yenti mpanifo be ka kyerɛ Ghana fo nyina so omo moden de omo na de nyina de agu fam de senti manka sama wa fa se Samuel edu alert Accra College of Education de zia make say ni sin nyina atu awren so wa na so ahyehyehye ohu de onya firi say a kyerɛkyerɛfo yi enko school enko ankwakyera de na ene de make say no ayade a meeting tentenche atodwan de sitak members yi aba maden ane mpanifo do mo ka biegom me kyerɛ eye Ministry of Labour and Employment eye Employment Relations and afin so through eye Fair Wages Commission for so akwasi nkonwa na dua yi ema bibia atodin a kyerɛkyerɛfo kyerɛ say emu ahoda mpanifo de ama omo no mu kyerɛm sɛ emu ɔde de sa no mandam ti wɔmba ɔmɔdɔ sɛ ɔmɔden afa twerɛdua de asanase agye atom mago ɔmɔden akofie akwakyerɛ de efiri sɛ ɔmatena sɛ adwene ho ahunu sɛ bibia tɔdin na sɛ mpanifo tue mu sufrɛ na sɛ sɛ ɔmɔde ato dwona mo mpɛpɛpɛ de a ɛsɛ ɔmo so te ase no mo ɔmɔde akɔ council ahodoɔ kɔkɔkyerɛ de enti efiri ne kɔ sɛ ahodoɔ a mpanifo de ato dwa no wɔnom so asom na Ghana fo abɛka akyerɛkyerɛfo kyerɛm sɛ ɛyɛ kita wɔn nsa bosom no ana visa sana bosom akatua no mpanifo dɔm sa to so kyerɛm sɛ ɔmate atua nti ɔmu ntua ne nya mpanifo akama abɛtɔ dwa kyerɛm sɛ ne de meeting na se yɛ no sɛ sika no akyerɛkyerɛfo no bɛte dɛnɛ ɛrɛ sika wei no ɔmo nsa bɛtumi asom ti akyerɛkyerɛfo no aka sɛ gyina ɔmo da kyerɛ sɛ ne sitak mpanifo no anum kyerɛm sɛ ɔmo agye atom tie firi ne akɔ de sitak fo te ato no bɛba wieyɛ na mo Ghana adusuafoɔ nso ɔmo den akɔka som akɔkyerɛ de wɔnom agye mmerɛ ɛne sɛntrɛfo di nkɔmmɔ emu nkyerɛ mu nie
I'm appending my signature to signify the fact that I am committed, or the government team is committed
DLFM 106.9.
On behalf of over 2,000 sitters, I also want to assure the media and all that are here that sitters are also committed to what I've put on this paper, and therefore I wish to sign.
Eni a wuti ye aye members anasa kanifo a wonom na omoda sitak ano wonom ene na akotie ye no
yento akase ebo no so a na ubetime do adwenkyere ni nyina so abra yan e Facebook no eso DLFM 106.9 yeto akase ebo no so na yeto akase ebo no so ani ebo de ewram mu ewo mepacho ada asoye a wonom na hwe mabunu ana afa so agudie ensam eso me Ministry for Youth and Sports na minister wadano eye Mustafa Yusuf na se Ghana fo beka yi a enche ye kura na nse ye ana All African Games de to so makomako edu amiesa Ghana ye ne host ye ene enkofo firi miamia hodo amahodo so begu Ghana wono mo etwi bicycle etwi ye wono mo etu mirika tui ye nso ye ball no ye nso ye boy pam na ebasa no Ghana Broadcasting Corporation GBC wono na no mo ye official broadcaster womo enya tumikrata se womo betimi apeke eye coverage ni nyina na sika hodo a ekomo no efiti sabre no a All African Games ni hyase no ensam trofo afakwani asa nyina so pese enkomu hunu se minister a wono anɔhwe youth and sports no so no eye Mustafa Yusuf no ko betimi adi mu nkomompo a kyerɛ Ghana fo na nka Ghana fo hunu se anyanyam bia no ye de Ghana sika ana mepachaw ye de sponsor ye ntiri sika do se ne komu ensam trofo abo minister saa won pese obeya no na enwa ana public accounts committee etenase wo mrahye bedwafie na wo motonsa e de free Minister for Youth and Sports onabo Mustafa Yusuf say wo mna mepiem wo committee na nyim na wo mo kontankyere committee no na Ghana fo nyina ehunu sika twutwure dia ekomu ene sika hodo a wo mutuaye ade ma GBC ansana wono mo ebe cover eye All African Games no na no ana minister ade atu ga kyerem say wono mutua eye $3 million ade ma Ghana Broadcasting Corporation anya say $3 million ano se an na nyingo prampram na hye bedwani Honorable Samuel Nate George Sam George ana wono wo ye committee member nti na wo toto minister no na wobra wɔde saa ɛka no to da sɛ all African Games no ministry no etua $3 million ade ma GBC for no mo me yɛntie sɛnea nkomodie no ani nsɛmbisa ne se kɔɔyɛ ɛwɔ committee no anim.
You had an arrangement with GBC to cover the All Africa Games, right? Can you share with this committee how much that coverage was for and whether payment has been made for same?
Yes, GBC was the official broadcaster for the African Games during the 30th African Games, and I can confirm that full payment have made to GBC.
Do you have per chance what the amount was?
I can't recollect the exact amount, but I know that it's in the excess of $3 million.
You paid GBC
yes.
in excess of $3 million for coverage of the All Africa Games. Chairman, I think that I would rest here and maybe the next time GBC appears before us, because most of the technicians who worked on the All Africa Games have still not been paid. And so we wanted to ascertain if you have paid and how much has been paid. Chairman, I'm grateful.
Enti ani ayati yei ningo pram mra shebedwani Honorable Sam George and na wo bisa Honorable Mustafa Yusuf awo chirem sign All African Games no wono mo etua $3 million ade ma GBC asam na yehu na eto from say kim no ana Ghana Broadcasting Corporation wo pani e wono ana oye Director General ne din ade Professor Amin Al Hassan ade aba bonti a chirem say wono won tena se ema san konkonsa ne sekuru no minister eni efemu wo so na wotiremu a enye no kreda se minister no etua anasa aban no etua $3 million ade ma wono GBC fo na Professor Amin Al Hassan etiremu se eye $105,000 per $105,000 per ana aban no etua de ma wono enunti ensem wa minister ne kan committee nanim no eyentro.
The benefit total payment to GBC's for GBC's benefit, I repeat, was $105,000, and that is what we got.
Now, but does GBC have any evidence to back what you're saying? Because I mean, the minister is the one in charge. He has made a statement.
Of course.
What evidence do we have?
We definitely have enough documentation. These monies are not paid in bags. They are paid through the bank, and they are indicated what the money is for. And before we do that, there's a letter we will receive from the ministry telling us whose payment it should be for. And so we don't act on our own, we act upon instructions. And that we have all the documentations, and we have everything in place to show that these monies, you see, public funds are not easily disbursed like that. GBC needs $3 million to do a lot of things. And if we got the $3 million, we would have gone ahead to start spending on GBC's needs, including procuring an OB van. We didn't get that money.
Enti ania yeti yei pani kwankyerefo awono ana Ghana Broadcasting Corporation GBC wadano midin ade Professor Amin Al Hassan ana wo kyerem se figures no minister no ade beto committee nanim no eyentro na wono mo an charge $3 million bia enti kodwona chese wo hwemu a $2.8 million ana ira
sika na ira na de esopa na ye twa minister so wabeka bibia fa ho
no meka de
sawo so di sika no ekoma GBC for no mo de cover All African Games nyesa ana GBC pani na ba bonten abetire mi so mo adwuma mo ye no faso ba ye ni sika abani endi ye twa so na bo so wabeka sa
untie papa no say Professor Amin Al Hassan was say wo mo receipt to every payment enti se kobasa de professor yi kan no kra na kire say $3 million no a minister ka so mtu aye no $2.8 million aira
free
na wo ha ho
ene de entimi nchiro say ye say ne de enipa kra hye no ho ne say ye kan as e be bon so hwe no say wo kai
obi ni yam
wim wo hwe na bra wo boy no amfa ye bo so panel ye mu ahyew
we de hu
aye say bia na wonim za na dwei wona wo yire da hwa na wasore afri wo dem akwa hye obi yire dem na wo mpaboa akoka honom na de ache na hwehwe obi mpaboa wo yire susu nu mpaboa ne colors de atie nyina
Kwadwo wo experience pa
enye say experience na ye ka ho asem no ko ye binim experience no mo ahye ne yenya bi ne ye ka kire ga
wo de bia ngofo de
ye bisu atwa bisu a ye hu bia ye di ho adanse
Pentecost
and antwe yen da we to binim ne ye di ho adanse
Kwadwo Pentecost we ja ya na
nya ye me kopa
praise
hallelujah
to aso
yen to akase bo no so na yamo emfewre mo Ghana mampani na adedan kwa kufu adom waba bontia bekasa etrem say Social Security and National Insurance Trust eternity e kan say Senate say ekase otrem say 2023 financial report about bonteno bibia edadin otrem say Senate for sika sam ye jana naso bibia kwan me say dwumakuo no emodem bo ekoso no otrem say nyasem kuma kran na Ghana for bakaya member of parliament Edema Nocton Samuel Okogyeabour Ocran ebeka kire Ghana de chefo nyina say e kan tuma bomu any Ocran Nhyiraba pro ebo modern eco stage it is end demonstration power manga na machi eka kire Senate penifo say anamobia wone matuo no enya na mopa everisem hotels makoma kona moton e de mo soafo a ohwe manga na it is end ekua yensensem so bra na champon won be kanso montiase every so Senate penifo be ka kire Ghana say wonum sikasem na ye enyina ye kwani sentre matu sana mo no ena Okogyeabour Ocran ena Ocran Nhyiraba for ka say debi sana mo no montiase na Ghana man penin aba beka enrada anase ne de ya beka de kire Ghana fo nyina ne say Senate fo ne sikasem no edoye pa ne senti Okogyeabour Ocran ahun Samuel Okogyeabour Ocran no enso da beka no kirem say no kura bia nim papa ne wonya aka afite de obaye nyina no enya de mfaso bia wasunti sabe wohwe ma we ne jeze otahunu pa na motan bra na champon ene dwumadi a wodi nti no betu sana mo nti okirem say wohwe Senate fo modern ma mabo pa na financial report 2023 na bibia tanimu pa bia kwaye pa de send on tiase ne de kudente nam ho a enipa menum esode tia Senate fo no Evis Ghana man penin ni se wade to dwa e wa mra mfie na benhye mudi a wonu mudi efa National Delegate Congress a ekoso eye Trade Union Congress fo so eye e wona de sanabo so de to so do na Ghana man penin etirem say enso de beto dwa sa Senate fo dwumadi omudi na nso ni nti wonu mabaka na otirem say san nsem nyina Ghana fo montungu ba bi ofri say Senate for 2023 financial report no bibia de din Ghana for yemo yensem enfama Senate Ghana man penin na numusem ni.
I take note in particular of the improved performance of SNIT, which recently announced a surplus of 230 million cedis on its operations. This should be reassuring to organized labor and perhaps bring into sharper relief the unnecessary controversy that was recently generated by SNIT's efforts to offload non-performing assets in its hotel portfolio. It is my understanding that the transaction that was aborted represented the only occasion in recent history of SNIT that external investors sought to invest in SNIT's holdings. All of us need to be measured when it comes to making decisions and pronouncements that would affect the long-term interests of pensioners.
Eni a woti ye Ghana man penin nana adodankwa Akufo-Addo ade wochim se Ghana for ye kan sema ye hwe ne ye firi sensem a ye ka no ebe na dachi bi akofa sunsanso bone ede abre afoforo
yentu akase agbado so ne kan Ghana for adwempo ne kakra wo Facebook no eso a na trese Starboy wo so tie kase bono hwe ye live edi free ahafumem airport ye da se ana Nhyiraba Anelka wase news no eye loud and clear e wa Shaiman ene ne mpotemo safe as Bonnie ana wo so ofa me wadwomu akwaba na mitie mo kase bono papa edi free tema community 3 and was say the sad okay I said this is sad good evening yeah that's it Anna Frank Sego DJ Cyrus with the free man kasim and was say a Shaiman stay by plano he wants to climb a pool and get the collection from the crowds okay yo yeah that's it we so there now odo the free tema Anna I say we need nabotre Emmanuel Sammy and kan ho asem Anna Kofi Parliament and was in Yame Nhyiraba micro Ghana pa ana Baba Muhammad free woboase one also etrese kase bono edem e woboase etrese nya sam ketwa abena enso nyame ye edifra kasoa and was in news no edem papa ana Sky Power was good evening DLFM in fact what there se papa ne adwumade a ye bode som ama Ghana na nyankopon wo nhira yen wo tie yen hwe life edifra Ashaiman to the whole we say ana Bart Smith was say the news is good DLFM mitiemu ehwem life edi free Watford ewo United Kingdom was say guys you are too much yada as papa ana Vida Akatara ana watch Kwadwo was praising
hallelujah
mu enti of pania wada from naja wade na nyeso aba na sorry okobi ache eburumfihia num nana Akwamu aboaten di fi Abrekuma Central wasi news no loud and clear papa ebusuaye nyina wesonie na ye homra ye ba ensem aka kire ye de besomo
DL News. DL News.
DLFM 106.9.
Abusia enana dwi mayen sama wadwo ensama wakwaba emfamra enkrampumpuni mantam ajatum kasafidie kase ba kopeso DL 106.9 ena nwumre no nsia kase bo emre wedu se agudie momrante esinkunya na agudie mu nsam papa nia obeti ase na busu etena se na ye breaking it down edema Ghana nsam ena nkrofo nkro so de kan ni editie se wote na edihwe se wo hwe wo Facebook na edika se yanso ye kan no ene yatena se ebusu ede ni nyina eba besomo ena nwumre ebusu am ya mede agudie mu nsam na de ba dia meje so no ayemsu ano de hye Apakanjih the blessed Kirebusia Ghanaian live on Facebook DLFM 106.9 na goodie mun samna yeriba no who pictures any images out no ebetwegu kama edi amao na intentam so yensi fam na yenhye samna semfam fi yandiem ewo Ghana hadia dan wada ukopiem ewo takra dia GSTS Ghana Secondary Technical School na MPP amanyoko no ekoda omo 2024 manifesto no omo koda ne di na agudie mu nso yenya yenchefa yegu so a ye breaking it down de manyantiefo endra ye de bibro enanso ye de bi etwaso a His Excellency Dr. Ahaji Mamadou Bawumia and ye Vice President Edema Ghana ono so Edema MPP amanyoko no osinyame adoma 7th December se nyankopon ye na adom na Ghana foto abama no na obeye mampani 7th January 2025 di obeye ne se obeye establish sports development fund na develop sports infrastructures na fenso talent so develop bi e di amayen grassroots no including court football and a league across Ghana no wet me our revival no or see obey implement effective maintenance module bia sport facilities e okrodu mano yebetumi maintain na fenso astroturfs no moye no obekoso aye dodo na.
We will establish a sports development fund to develop sports infrastructure and talent development and grassroots sports programs, including the revival of courts football and leagues across the country. My government will also implement an effective maintenance module for our sports facilities. We will continue the construction of astroturfs for every constituency.
His Excellency Alhaji Mamadou Bawumia etwane samsono enodi tuja se adia ba ko be saye biem ene se obe establish school sports secretariat ebe agency under the Ministry of Youth and Sports na any stakeholders be to say Ghana Education Service and Sports Federation ebe ka omontuma buani na omo create opportunity e dia my young people omo sports mu.
We will establish a Ghana School Sports Secretariat, which will be an agency under the ministry responsible for sports in collaboration with other stakeholders such as the GES and sports federations. We will promote school sports by establishing a Ghana School Sports Secretariat.
His Excellency Dr. Ahaji Mamadou Bawumia ene tu franka edema MPP amanyoko no dano ada MPP for omo manifesto na gudie mu nsamadi tu dwano ena enanso yasari bi ede asomo yento ansamano so dia ewusia ene ofa Ghana ha agudie mu nsama ye popular obi aka wansam no Public Account Committee of Parliament Honorable Sam George member and a Miami MP papa Honorable Teddy Adi Safori of Ayensuan also a member of the committee. Now Omotanasino and the Minister of Youth and Sports Honorable Mustafa Yusuf Ekitrim Koma and Yebisani say and then 2023 All African Games the 13th edition ye host more award do a broadcasting right contract Edema GBC Ghana Broadcasting Corporation Sikasa and APMO and Honorable Mustafa Yusuf Sosha in the excess of $3 million. Ebusientie san komo twetwe na course no.
GBC was the official broadcaster for the African Games, the 13th African Games, and I can confirm that full payment have made to GBC.
Do you have a chance what the amount was?
I can't recollect the exact amount, but I know that it's in the excess of $3 million US dollars.
You paid GBC
yes.
in excess of $3 million US dollars for coverage of the All Africa Games. Chairman, I think that I would rest.
Across so no. Now, Honorable Mustafa Yusuf committee ne to amon Samson ana omubisa ni se eneno Ghana bayeti akunyasui Nhyiraba Kwadwo sire ni suso beye no se regions do na dada na ye wono obesi multi-purpose stadium ayaturi different youth resource center na eneno akamia se bia kanwura mu ni ade kofodu ade ne pe eno ma commissioner eyo tramode na eyo adwuma na ne aka ne de hihye nwura mu ni ade nti na up to now ye ntumi wie eno si bo ni nyina akoye sikasem funding ti ena ne aka no aka nwura mu.
Chairman, and I appreciate the challenges that we are currently facing challenges with the funding, because the National Youth Authority was the institution funding this stadium that we are building. But when our colleague took the Common Fund displacement to the Supreme Court, and the Common Fund was directed that we are not eligible to pay the laws that we have passed here to get.
Na ne krakra mu no na yetwa so ebisa Honorable Mustafa Yusuf say some multi-purpose youth resource center unsensemi nansia yeti say hold the no commission ema yedi 6 March bi kura but eno achi no kamia say aka wo nwramu na state na wo mu na enye kura na whole sports stadium no ensam te say boy enkomo kakra.
Mr. Chairman, we started the whole stadium in 2017 to 2018, which is about 5,000 seater capacity. That's close to Adakulu. Is that the one you are referring to? Or?
I said who?
Yes,
I didn't mention Adakulu. My question to you is about who?
At the moment, it's being used for football matches.
DLFM no.
106.9.
Enti Honorable Mustafa Yusuf and wasi hold the omu commission yabobo oso de na momo state na wo no en shada nya papa sa ye twan say ye benya ska na ya sadi video ko hold de no na minister we de MPP for one amu crap ye bisa na asema na ototo papa so sa ohuni okakra minister we de one amu crap na oribetu dwa say omutua $3 million and edema GBC no and a professor Alasan director general edema GBC so abekasa so omo de adwuma omo ye nyina no omo sika ba omo botom no $105,000 and on iska omo nyae.
GBC has only received for its benefit an amount of $105,000. But GBC has reported on work done by externally sourced production teams, has reported to the ministry that work has been accomplished and these organizations should.
Professor Alasan Etwane Samsono and Yebisan say prof in there no Juma Ben Krana ministry ne de mam samunye in terms of broadcasting no na emra mo twetwe nkomo ebe sign a contract ne ade no explain kakrama give us explanation negotiation course between money Ministry of Youth and Sports on net saying
there were externally sourced production teams. GBC was invited to the table less than 1 month to the games that they wanted us as the official broadcaster and that we should do the production. And we made it very clear that an event or a series of events such as 2 weeks of sporting fiesta, GBC did not have the technical equipment to do that. So we made it very clear to the ministry from the first meeting that has to be outsourced. We don't have the equipment. We don't have the equipment capacity to do it. So the ministry agreed that we should play the role of the official broadcaster, and technical teams were brought in from outside the country. They flew in with their equipment. And as the official broadcaster, we had the responsibility to confirm that work was done and that payment should be effected. And some of these payments were routed through GBC.
DLFM 106.9.
And Professor Mina Alasan Echemambra ministry no from no ministry ni catch on so nka yebetwa all African games no ni nyina ye de sa dwumadie no e de ma GBC na GBC say oh yende ye ni sa kade na yebetumi de atwa dwumadie ni nyina na mo ne yebetumi aye ne say yende feed no yebetumi de akomonten de amankrofo ena ministry na nkasa ekofa nkrofo edi fiama no ne ena omu betwa ye ena GBC so broadcasted de kwa abonten ede ma manfo nti enhuska ena omu de omogie na Prof Amina last ma yembisa o ka se sika amunya no $105,000 no mo wan krata bia mo de betumi approve ana.
We definitely have enough documentation. These monies are not paid in bags. They are paid through the bank and they are indicated what the money is for. And before we do that, there's a letter we will receive from the ministry telling us whose payment it should be for. And so we don't act
DLFM 106.9.
Enti Professor Amin Alasan Echuma omo ankrata HS ska omogie no $105,000 sika no ministry etua de for bank and the ma omo nti sa bank nkrata ni nyina nti the question is minister say $3 million and a GBC so omo ankrata $105 nti $2.895 million no akwa kogu hwan bottom and then the big question ayebisa that is Ghana for you. Na Black Princesses of Ghana World Cup Colombia. Na Gideon Fosu Black Princesses Management Committee Chairman. No see going into the tournament no. First aim and it's to me and moving from group stage no. The next stage no. Now from there no me taking game after game.
Going into this tournament, I think the first aim is to move past the group stage and then take it game after game. That has been our motivation so far, and that has been the story for all the girls, for the technical team, for everybody that's a part of the team. In fact, that has been the request from the FA president as well.
106.9.
Gideon Fosu, Black Princesses, management committee chairman, and Ebusia Waten and money too. Ewo amano ne na ebusia yen sore sodia ere uremu ewo boboku a ye frano Barcelona kachia omo si Ike Gundogan German midfielder omo jane kwan amana akọ na momo no omo ne no aka omo 2 years contract na mo omo njehwe omo manako as a free me no ka say Ike Gundogan ni agent abedu England on Man City for twetwen komo likely say Ike Gundogan ebeba back to Man City na wasabe si na aka ya de nkomo de atuanim upiem Valencia kache man ya friend Spain omo Georgia goalkeeper bi ya friend Georgie Mamadashvili me no ka say boboku a ya friend Liverpool ene boboku e friend Valencia agree bibia Georgie Mamadashvili babe PM Liverpool na wabeda goal post mu di amount obetna until 2025 summer na Georgie Mamadashvili aba na sikebe PM no 30 million euros plus add-ons some the amount. English Premier League side West Ham United and so APM PJ almost a Spanish midfielder Carlos Solano almost penisomo pesomo deneba na obesi akan the amount. Arsenal and so goalkeeper Aaron Ramsdale few ako Wolves into omodi omani achewo bobo ko friend Real Sociedad akache Spanish goalkeeper ye friend Juan Garcia ono and no more person mo kofane ba na obe replace Aaron Ramsdale. Yeah, don't some of the finally the saga is over and now the saga is over. Bobo ko friend Chelsea ni Atletico Madrid saga ni over. Document biano omo assign Abrante friend Joao Felix fi Atletico Madrid abesina kan ya Chelsea na Conor Gallagher so ako the opposite side from Chelsea to Bobo kwa ye freno Atletico Madrid ebusia ye de wonsam edima ye gina so na ye dia gudie mu nsam no SC na Taylor project madie we mame na men sorry so na ende mia minua madam for prekope ye friend Meshak Nkrumah aka the sports doctor or ye sports journalist bana manonia wa being brutal foreign sports no or ya de pa journalist Meshak Nkrumah aka the sports doctor or ya juma edema DLFM ni Angel TV ene minua Meshak Nkrumah ne birthday nti Meshak Nkrumah
from me Ocran GH me wish you happy birthday Nyankopon show na onye okese no nkoso a ento nkwane once again Meshak Nkrumah of DLFM ni Angel TV Wakra
DLFM 106.9
Video mun sama ye de beso no aha ene ye de besi mi amede ba ye de ameje so no ayensu ano de share Ocran GH the blazer kebusu ye de agudi mun sama na si.
It's official. DLFM 106.9. It's official. DLFM 106.9.
Yanto aso free ha na ye le Ghana fo ni nkomo e wo sofa eso na ye mo femure mu na fe ye ni enkomo kakra ne nyina no ene se enra public accounts committee tenase na mu nyina mati figures na ba bonten no Mustafa Yusuf sports minister e kire se wotua $3 million ana ma GBC fo so kire se da bi enye saa na emom no $105,000 and wo musaka ye enu ntisa wotiti bia fremu a na kire se $2.8 million ayira atu adwane akogu enipa botom ho abotom a mieni nkomo yi saa figures no ti a wogene se Ghana ni free se mo a mo passports no de ansam ne ba ye no ye nyina ye de anoto mu ase da bi akontabuo hia se akontabuo na ba nanso atija se yirawo 0534050199 0534050199 and 0593406565. Good evening.
Good evening, Ocran.
Me pacho wodi le baby afre me free.
Mpacho fifi bon me kasa vitema.
Fifi mpacho wa mentio.
Ocran, your sports minister we on serious crowd. And then I may share public accounts, Put to ye bisa question. Now what to papa so $3 million never. Sports minister we on serious. Or a zero crowd who been here so.
Meda say papa good evening.
Wafa good evening.
Nyansanie.
Wafa.
Yay.
And that why you wafa senior 499.
Hey, your voice is romantic yo.
Hey, wafa. They say me bomb me homoding because they say me who say Japadia would di jami ani kokoi. And as they say near Ghana ye insu dia wafa ma nyire me ho a. I'm sure na madam papa dime.
And my catch will playing. Enti akontabuo na ba me enti away.
Wafa. Nyame anim no kreni Ghana wo ho. Ye sports ministry ho. Minim ade crash ho. Na sabi ye nyampenimfo bi a omoma yen Ghana fo ye ti ase se sabi kata se enya ade ombesoso so Ghana ha enti se sa word na omu yusu ye no eda so wo ho a tape wo ho a ye betimi abo tape no di atere se opani wo ba sem se na wo kan ye enti ye serew se sa na wo kan ma ye gi tu mu se sa na wo be ye dia task force ministry ho no sika we baby sika na fa no ensawam obi anche ensawam o Ghana ni bie ni wa wo so che ensawam wofa omu nhwehwe baby asa sika we afa omu nhwehwem
me da say
because omu nhwehwem na sika ni papa sika na kodi ni ho no onu nso we ye nipa wo konsawam eyeye
me da say papa me da say papa for na ya ma nye titi amame. Good evening.
Good evening, Ofa.
Hey! Ofa ne anyami me.
Ofa ne good evening.
Mo tete.
Ofa ne yo babo.
Ay.
No sana e fine.
Oh bibia e kama.
Oh dia me fe e fine.
Oh ja o mokra. Jeje kra. Ah, cafe na kai no.
Oh, Ofa ne yo. Ofa.
Yey.
Ba cho sika no ho. O ma die wi o, na e fa na mpeso mo ko sika ni free van bro. Oh, sika na o ma die wi o, enti no yo me mo no mo pe bibi enye na. O mo ka so mo ko sika ni mbra de ben. No hi o ma die wi.
Na wodi ayenye.
Oh, papa. Me kase, what o mu jai se o mu kase. Oh, mu ko fasi kan ma ne ta de no. No mu pe bibi o mbe ya fa ho. What I say?
let us say papa anyame boy yeah good evening
Okogyeabour Bema was what the powers of Ocran.
No
Frank Naro knew the Namayo.
Akra mamintie wai
Oko share a tom livina Yamugino Yakasa Obi say politics. My gun I did be a politics. Oko Sika Ayira. Oko what by this time I own woman. What's your condition? I would be a money Usika. Miss Frank Naro be doing we have to see and no pass I would see and you met 5 o'clock. Yes, I didn't hear the man. If you can't go work for my GBC for so it is can't for him. Yes, Nanaku for Dr. Baumia. That's how Omo Mia. Missy, the woman did I catch the getting in a say, Omu need to use our wedding, not Dr. Baumia, dear.
Hey, now we obey the woman. Me pacha way my last call. Good evening.
Good evening, Nana Yeneba.
Nana Mamintie.
Sports ministry, minim de Kosovo. When you say, I've gone on Mokono, Abricosun, still out, or may account in Tubia. I've gone on my account in Tubia, and all African games. We say, Ghana and Muko tournament. According, Nanso, some can't teams in a queen in a Ghana defense, it was Casimir and the discussion of a and a course of Corey. Nubia by one cutting Tubia, Nubia from wedding. Say, my way. Women are so young paying for my school. Akobo him dear.
Meda as papa enti abusu ayenti me fafrafo no ebiem yebre no aso na Kennedy anoche wosu wutie here live edi free Germany Montene so yeda as papa no see DLFM news no size ana Joe Kingsley year was say I am watching you live edi free Toronto. My deepest condolence to my family of Grandmaster Godwin Nogbo, the legend journalist. Okay, may he so rest in peace. Yeah, that's a papa. Say also do message free Toronto. Abakodo Toronto away.
Toronto, dear. So, only say, Kwesibro ni koko emanso.
Kwadwo. Yeah. Toronto where? Who create sentence here?
So we send to Toronto na wahin. So me sibro ni koko close na me ka. O be so kima Hey, Canada why?
Sir, afiba yampa.
Canada.
Afiba kra be ka sa hwe we ka say we see ase
Canada.
Sir.
Yeah, bisa ko.
Toronto or Canada? Canada.
Canada.
Hey, Kwadwo.
Yeah.
Adambusa say Massachusetts way. We say Ethiopia. And I was really pabon for.
But we there Toronto ne dey okon Canada.
And Massachusetts way Ethiopia.
Oh dabi no kwan say na keke. We dey free ho no mu free Kwesibro ni kuro so dey aba bibi mamu a. Ade a we ye dey. Have kwan na wutua ne sa no.
Enti abusu ayo fakase bo no ensie da mo nyina se. Kofi tell de ko Facebook no so. Akenkanfo so eye mienu. Edi amaje so. Eye gan stakat ya meeting kura. Ekura kronkron. Okogyeabour Ocran Nhyiraba.
Nhyiraba Kwadwo Sammy Osofo Penia Enwesra Edwami enumere.
Massachusetts ewe Ethiopia. Na yes. Yes also. DJ Hitman is happiness. Awuso Debre. Yada mo nyina se yakramo.
DL News.